Good morning, lovelies. ZoëTwoDots here with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you, and today is the start of the Dark and Fire event in Pokemon Go. We're gonna have Mega Sableye making its debut and Turtonator, which can be shiny on launch, assuming everything's turned on. But before we head out for the day, there's a few things I wanted to give you guys for a bit of news updates. If you want to jump straight into the video, I'll have everything timestamped in the description. But there's a few important things. So first things first, I'm gonna be doing a 24-hour live stream this Sunday. My Sunday, if you're in the States, it'll be Saturday. If you're in Europe, it's gonna be a bit of both Saturday, Sunday. Time zones are fun. If you wanna know when I'm going live, be sure to follow and turn on notifications over on the purple website, the Twitch. That's where I'll be streaming for this one. And our goal this year for Starlight Children's Foundation is $30,000. We managed to raise $26,000 last year. We're gonna be fundraising over the next couple of weeks, but the big kickoff is gonna be the 24-hour live stream. We're gonna have merch giveaways, prize packs, shiny trades through Pokemon Home, variety games, spin the wheel of misfortune, all that sort of jazz. So slap a follow, put it in your calendar, come hang out. Secondly, we've got info for the meet and greet stuff in New York City Go Fest. I'll leave a link in the description for if you're going to the Go Fest on any of those days, what times I'll be there for the meet and greet. Come say hey, come take a photo. I don't believe there's a creator meet and greet for the Japan event though. And I won't be at the London one, sorry. Next up, Go Battle Weekend is this weekend. If you're doing GBL, don't forget, Saturday, Sunday, whole bunch of extra battles you can do, items, Stardust, all that kind of jazz. Next up is a kind of big one. The Community Ambassador Program sign up stuff is now back online, back available to do directly through Niantic. Again, I will link down below. The minimum requirements to apply as a community ambassador is like a community of 10 people. So you don't have to have a crazy inner city, squad. You can have a far more low key, like 10 members thing. And if you're wondering what community ambassadors, what's the benefit? Essentially, Niantic provides you guys with some forms of support, item codes, things like that to help you make your community days more fun. So for example, what I've seen from the Sydney ambassador group, having item codes to give away to people on com days, people that you show up or run certain competitions and things like that. If you're interested, check it out, links in the description. Nextly, Campfire is finally launching globally. Hallelujah. Again, I know that this app is not perfect, but I really do think it helps to find people in your area. If you are someone who has no clue if you even have a community, if you are especially someone who is rural, get this app, have a squiz. If you've ever been kicked out of a gym, or if you've ever seen someone else in your city put down a lure, you are not alone. There are people in your community. Highly recommend checking out the app, seeing if there are other groups in your area. Light a couple of flares, communicate in, the messages and stuff like that. I've also released a new feature, which I think is pretty interesting. You can now use the team up feature to host a raid, and then people who want to do remote raids can, signify that they're interested to join. It will allow you to automatically add them to your friends list, copy their trainer names with just one button, and you can start hosting the raid and just instantly send the invites to these people to help you get the raid done. Pretty much what the Pokebattler raid apps and stuff have been facilitating in a more third-party way. This is gonna be directly doing the thing. So if you're struggling to get raids done, at least check it out. Let me know how it goes, if it's been, effective, efficient, all that kind of jazz. And fingers crossed you can find some locals to play with. And lastly, before we get out for today, the spawn radius change update bug miscommunication. So many people noticed a lot of screenshots going around of the increased, there's a new update, increased spawn radius. What the heck's going on? I can see more Pokemon from where I am currently. This is awesome. What a cool new thing. Someone in our creator group goes, hey, is this a bug or is this intended? We get told that it's intended. Apparently that getting told that it's intended is a miscommunication somewhere along the chain of humans. Someone, I don't know, didn't understand the question. I was skeptical at first because we didn't get advance notice about it. So I was like, is it intentional? Did they understand the question? We'll see. We did see. It has been confirmed through Niantic support that it is, unfortunately, a bug. And they intend to roll it back, which obviously sucks. I think it is a terrible choice to roll it back. And as it's been so eloquently put by others, if the most hype feature about the game in recent months is a bug, just take the win. Just be like, yes, this was intentional. Or I don't know, readdress what the direction is for the game, because there is no issue with this. My hope is that, they take the data of the last couple of days and, can show, hey, we did have an increase in people playing. We did have an increase in people motivated to get out and explore after they opened their game at home and saw something cool on the nearby and went to it, or, people were playing for XYZ more time. Okay, data proven, let's keep that, you know, let's make the radius or the amount of Pokemon you can see on your map a greater field of view and bring it back. That is my hope. I am, however, someone who is realistic. I could see this going either way, honestly. So while my hope is that it's like, oh no, this was a great change, cool, let's bring it back. It's just like, why remove it? Now it's like, even if they see that that's like a positive change and bring it back, it's gonna be viewed as like, no, well, you only brought it back because everyone complained, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, just take the win. People were like, this is great, wow. Like, you know, just be like, oh yeah, cool. Or like, don't change it. Assess if it actually is good or bad for the game, and then like in a week's time, do something about it. Not just like wait and see. Anyway, so that's the thing. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down below. I'm pretty sure every single thought and feeling will be like, in what way is seeing and catching more Pokemon a bad thing? You know? But hey, it's good to ask the question. I know for myself, I literally have zero house spawns at all. I know that my neighbors across the road have house spawns, but nothing in my block has house spawns. This radius has meant that I can see the neighbors' house spawns. Yippee-ki-yay, I have been opening the game every hour to finally catch house spawns again. It's been almost 2 years since we've been in this place. And I know for myself, my like day-to-day play dropped off dramatically when I went from having decent house spawns at the old place to 0. The last 2 days, I have been opening the game up every hour to catch those neighbor house spawns. Like, and because of that, when I've been opening up the game every hour, I'm also seeing, I've seen 2 Jangmo-o on my nearby, and I'm like, oh, it's just down the road, might as well go and get it. And then I'm out, and I'm like, well, I'm out, I might as well do my daily incense, and end up on a 30-minute walk because I've gone the whole incense, and then I'm gonna spin some stuff and like come back, whatever else. I've been motivated to be out far longer than literally not at all. So I personally see no way in which this doesn't encourage exploration. And the idea, if this is even the idea of like, oh, people just like catch stuff at home and not go out, is like, that's false. There are people who won't go out, and they never would have gone out anyway. But there are people who'll be motivated to go out when they otherwise would not have, or maybe have been like, on the fence about it. I hope they realize this and keep the radius change. For now though, I have turned off automatic updates because I do not want this to, you know, update. I still have the radius. Who knows if it'll get force push, like a force update. I don't know when, if, whatever. If you haven't already, turn off automatic updates and hopefully you can keep the radius if you've got it. With that being said, let's go and find some Sableye, some Turtonator, and woo, get into the day. Okie dokie, jumping in for the first Mega Sableye raid. I feel like Mega Sableye is design-wise beautiful. I really do enjoy Mega Sableye. It's going to be super duper weak to Fairy. So get your Fairy types in there. What have we got? There's 5 of us in here, and we seem to be doing okay. I've forgotten to Mega Evolve something, but for the auto-recommended stuff, not terrible. And Togekiss is going to be resisting, I believe, all of, if not the majority of the move pool. I don't know if Mega Sableye's got rock moves though, because that'll hurt, but for the moment, we are fine. So I managed to pick up a couple of tasks as well. Unfortunately, the only task that contains Turtonator is win 3 raids. Otherwise, it is only appearing in raids. So research and raids, but you need to do raids to do the research. I've got 2 of those tasks. I don't imagine that this is a Pokemon that I'm going to be chasing myself personally. Maybe I'll use my free passes on it to do raid battles and things like that, but it's not, you know, it's not one of my favorites necessarily. Okie dokie, 200 Menergy. You love to see it. Not a shiny, that's fine. I think I've got a decent shiny, like a lucky one. Let's check how much Menergy we actually need to evolve, Mega Evolve this thing. Phenomenal. And only easy, 1 raid and done. There you go, guys. I've got enough Mega Energy now to Mega Evolve 1 of each, the shiny and the non-shiny. Happy days. In terms of wild spawns as well, like, as is most, you know, flavored events, we've got an abundance of dark and the fire types. We've got the Vulpix, we've got Litten, we've got Houndour. Already seen a Houndoom as well today. We have also got some timed research, so ending in 3 days and a bit. I need to do some exploring, get some steps in. I should also, let's claim this lad. I finally got the research to tick over for me for the, this is if you've already purchased your, or have your GoFest Global ticket to get carb ink. So let me claim this stuff up. Onyx, yay. And encounter with, boom. Start encounter, carb ink. I'm gonna be big smart here. I'm gonna give that. Carb ink's, is it rock fairy or just rock? Mega evolve, it is rock fairy by the way, my Altaria, because that's got the fairy coverage there. Could also save this to catch on like a double candy thing, but it's fine. Mine looks so small. Is it this small? Mine looks tiny. Got the silver pineapple as well. And what can we get out of candies here? Carb ink, 9, yay, 1 XL. Registered. Carb ink's so cute. I think carb ink is an absolute sweetie. And appraise, not bad. Not bad at all. Give that a little favourite because it's the only one we're going to be getting for a while until it comes out for the GoFests, you know, season, I guess. The GoFesting events. It's apparently going to be a bit of a unit for PvP as well, so if you're a PvP person, I guess keep your peepers out. Claim this reward here. Tortuga. So that was winner level 3 raid or higher. That's just a regular, that is a regular season task. So I should have one more free pass to use because I didn't do a raid yesterday, and then I'll use one premium pass just so we can get a couple of checks in for the Turtonator. But I haven't even seen any Turtonator raids on the nearby, so that might be kind of like, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. Let's go suss it out. Alrighty, I finally found a Turtonator raid. Turns out that Campfire doesn't have the assets when new raids roll out. So for Mega Sableye, Turtonator, I was like filtering to try and find tier 3, tier 4 raids that are active and only seeing, you know, Umbreon, whatever else. It's gonna look like this if you are looking on Campfire. I've reported this. I don't know if they're gonna update it by the time it's live in your area, but let's send some invites and see if we can beat this one. Okay, look, it's a tier 3 raid, but what, 7 of us in here? We're making quick work of this thing. It is a fire dragon type. I'm sure by this point you have some decent dragons to use. Dragon is super weak to dragon. Happy days. And as I like to remind you guys, if you are, you know, new returning players, whatever it may be, always opt for the type advantage over just using your strongest Pokemon. Even if you have like a big bad Blissey, it's not going to do the amount of damage as opposed to using, you know, just a decent Vaporeon. Your only Vaporeon, you know, it's going to be weak to water. Use something that's the correct type. You're going to get way more value out of that. Charisma trainer, look out. All right, and shiny check. Not it. I've got no idea what's going to be decent IVs for this thing. I probably should have changed what I have Mega Evolved after I got my carb ink. I did see that there was a little bit of a catch bug with this thing as well for the New Zealand peeps. The catch circle was on its head. It looks like that's been fixed now. 16 candy, 1 XL. Registered. And okay, not bad, not bad. I'll see if I can find one more. I think I'd prefer to do another Turtonator raid because it will be another shiny check. I've already got enough Mega Energy now for Sableye. Once you've Mega Evolved a Pokemon as well, you can always just walk with that Pokemon or you know, a Pokemon in that family to get Mega Energy later on, as long as you've, you know, Mega Evolved it once. So if I ever want more Mega Energy, I can just walk with Sableye. More than likely it'll be in tasks later on as well. But I still need to do 1 more kilometer in here and 1 more raid to check these for you. Second Turtonator, and that's a no on the raid. Not that stressed though. This is not one that I'm going to be personally chasing for the shiny, I don't think. Lovely, and yeah, not that great. That's all right, we can always trade that one. Trying to pick which of the 2 maps to follow. Okay, let's see. Dark or fire? Again, I'm pretty sure the items in this one are identical, whichever version you pick. I think it's just the middle encounters that are different. I will double check that. I'll put it on screen for you guys. What have we got? Yeah, the fire encounters, Alola Marowak and Darumaka. And then the dark encounters, Sneasel or Scraggy. I don't think I really have a preference either way on that. And I've honestly seen about the same amount of spawns for both. Let's just go with fire, I guess. I'm fine with that. And then, so catch 20 fire types, power up 10 fire type Pokemon, or I guess power up 1 10 times. Take 25 snapshots of wild fire type. Oh, that's annoying. Jeez, at least hold on. If we do Oh, the Go Plus already got that one. But you can probably just find one fire type and just take 25 photos of it back to back because it doesn't say unique or different wildfire types. So hopefully you can just kind of spam that one out. Okay, let's check these two. Turtonator. No, on the first one. Should have changed. I keep going to change my Mega Pokemon. Change my Mega. Let's see if we can do these snapshots. Yep, we can just 25 brings in a row. This is a very engaging task. This really is just very involved. Really captures the spirit of the game. You know, I'm really appreciating taking photos of Pokemon and, you know, all their aspects, you know, putting them in AR+. 25, done. Boop. 940, yeah, not bad. Second check. No, not shiny. Again, not stressed. I'd probably honestly be a little bit offended if I got this one shiny because of how many Fermentus I was chasing after. And the third one is not, I think it's a dark, yeah, Catch 5 dark type. So we've got Meowth in there. Alolan Meowth. For other research tasks, we have got Catch 5 fire type Pokemon. It's going to be getting you Litwick and Magmar. The 5 dark types is either Alolan Meowth or Alolan Grimer. And then the only other task besides the Win 3 raids for Turtonator is win a raid in under 60 seconds. And that's going to get you Alolan Marowak or Sneasel. So a quick little 4-star check. The Go Plus has been on for the day, so no new shinies. Cool, let's just claim through here as well. The timed research. Oh. Dude, did that collection challenge just pop up? Okay. Collection challenge as well, I think because I selected the fire type one. Catching a Litten, Numel, Vulpix, Houndour, Galarian, Ziggy, and then evolving a Ninetales, Camerupt, and Incineroar for 100 Mega Energy and some XP. Easy. Only other thing we need to do today is gonna be Mega Evolve our Sableye. As is tradition, Mega Evolving the shiny first. Let's go. I do actually think though, I think I prefer the non-shiny for this Mega. It's just such a classic, like the pink and purple together is really great. That's still clean though. The gold and emerald is lovely. Sick, Mega Sableye. Little gems on his back as well. Such a little goblin, absolute goblin mode. This is like me with spaghetti. Me with a good carbonara, I'm just like, goblin mode engaged. Sick, this is gonna make for, I think it's gonna make for some really cool like AR photos though, for sure. Alrighty, all in all, nothing too dramatic for this event. I feel like a lot of the time, like the fire or dark type events aren't really my jam personally. I feel like they get very samey, at least with like the previous week's event with, you know, all the grass Pokemon happening. I was still seeing tons of like Swirlix and Spritzee and other just kind of like random general spawns, Metang and things like that. Whereas today I'm like pretty much just seeing the featured fire and dark stuff. Not the worst thing in the world, but not the most exciting to me personally. Let me know in the comments down below how you are going for this event. Are you excited for it? You don't care? Is Turtonator your favorite Pokemon? It's finally here and it's happy days for you. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a follow over on the other website for the 24-hour live stream this weekend. As always, lovelies, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well. And if you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch are in the description down below. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.